morning, guys. It's day 2 of our North California road trip. If you remember, we have started from Sunnyvale yesterday and came to Redding. We had the long day, as you have known. If you haven't seen the last vlog, please do watch. I have mentioned the link in the description below, and also click the I button so you can see so many places that we have visited yesterday. Today is also packed. We are heading to one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the state, the Burney Falls. Then exploring McCloud Falls and ending the day with stunning views of Mount Shasta. So please be with us till the end of this video. The drive from Redding to Burney Falls is absolutely gorgeous. Lots of pine forest and peaceful mountain scenery. It already feels like we are deep into the nature. After 1 hour and 30 minutes of drive, and the park day use fee is $10 per vehicle, and there's a trail of 1.2 miles, which is a stroller friendly trail. So it's a paved trail pathway, as you can see in the video. So there is a loop. There's also a trail which is 5 miles, which is around the falls, which you can do if you want to spend the whole day there. However, the view of the falls will be very majestic. You can see the sneak peek of the falls, and this, wow, this is the Burney Falls. Burney Falls is about 129 feet tall, and what makes it unique is that the water flows not just from the top but also seeps through the volcanic rock, creating this curtain-like effect. The highest or largest waterfall in the state, but possibly the most beautiful. Within the park, the water emerges as springs at and above Burney Falls, where it flows at 100 million gallons every day. Wow! The view is so mesmerizing. Burney Falls was named after the pioneer settler Samuel Burney, who lived in the area in 1850s. The MacArthurs were pioneer settlers who arrived in the late 1800s. Descendants were responsible for saving the waterfall and nearby land from development. They bought the property and gave it to the state as a gift in 1920s. And what a wonderful and beautiful gift it is. It is just wow and wow. It is an experience to watch this large waterfall right in front of you. The mist hangs cool in the air, catching sunlight and turning it into a faint rainbow. Even in the height of summer, the falls feel fresh, almost sacred, as if nature pressed pause there while everything else kept moving. So true. I really recommend to just visit once this Burney Falls in the summer, and you will not regret. It is the kind of a place that makes you want to linger longer than you planned. You find yourself sitting on a rock, listening to the constant soothing roar, telling yourself just a few minutes more, over and over again. There is a stillness beneath the motion, a quiet pull that makes living feel like walking away from something important, even if you can't quite explain why. And yet, that's part of its magic, knowing you have to leave. So you leave, but reluctantly, glancing back more than once. Not because the moment is over, but because it's become something you carry with you as you go explore the rest. So hence we have another spot to cover in this day, another beautiful place to visit. However, saying goodbye feels no, but still yes. Capturing all this moment, recording all these things, we will be going to our next spot, that is McLeod's Falls. California, features three distinct scenic waterfalls: the lower, middle, and upper, connected by a 4-mile round-trip hiking trail. Known for turquoise waters, swimming, and year-round accessibility. However, today we are going to the Middle Falls, which is the largest and most impressive, a 50-foot high and 80-foot long wide curtain of fall water with a large plunge pool used for swimming. The lower falls is feature a 15-foot drop with a popular calm swimming hole at its base. So this is the lookout for McLeod's Middle Falls. And the upper falls is a 25-foot cascade plunging into a narrow rocky gorge. Upper fall is smaller but much quieter. Great if you want a peaceful moment away from crowd. Wow, this is the Middle Falls. Catching your first glimpse of Mount Shasta from the road feels almost unreal, like the mountain isn't the part of the landscape so much as rising above it. One moment you are driving through stretches of forest and open highway, and then suddenly it appears, massive and snow-capped, floating in the distance as if placed there with intention. As you get closer, it doesn't rush towards you the way most landmarks do. Instead, it fingers away ahead. Always just out of reach, its white peak glowing against the sky. The light changes everything. In the morning, it's soft and pale. In the afternoon, it sharpens its bright contrast. And by sunset, the snow catches shades of pink and gold that make it look almost surreal. The road itself seems to guide your eyes back to it again and again. Every curve, every clearing between trees frames a slightly different version of the same view. We reached our stay for tonight in Mount Shasta Inn and Suites. We went to our room and then headed out to our last location for the day. That is Lake Siskiyou campsite. Lake Siskiyou is a reservoir located just 2.3 miles from Mount Shasta, a beautiful mountain lake tucked at the foot of a Mount Shasta. This lake enjoys panoramic views of the mountain, lots of shoreline and forested setting. There is a multi-use trail around the lake and several access points that make the lake a recreational jewel for paddlers, swimmers, boaters, and a day use year around. Boat rentals, marinas, and ramps are available on the lake during summer months. Through summer, weekends can get crowded. Camp is available. The camping is available. So we are in the camping site of this lake because the lake beach was closed because we were little late for it, but we still enjoy a part of this lake with the beautiful view of Mount Shasta and its reflection on the lake. So we planned to visit the lake again, which you would be seeing in the next video of our vlog. So stay tuned, and we enjoyed and watched the beautiful sunset sitting right beside this lake, and also accompanied by a few ducks. That's it for the day 2. Waterfalls, mountain views, and so many incredible moments. Every time we see the nature, it's like awe. It's really, really beautiful and magnificent. Mount Shasta. So let us see in the next vlog. Thank you.